Hey guys, welcome to EIKV and this is Vishnu. So in this illustration, an investor holds two stocks X and Y and analyst prepared X entire probability distribution for the possible economic scenarios and the condition return for the two stocks and the market index are shown below. So here we have given a table containing three scenarios: growth, stagnation, and recession. The probability 0.4, zero point 0.3, and zero point 0.3. The return of the X would be 25, 10, and -5, and for us Y it would be 20, 50, and -8. Market it would be 18, 13, and -3. The risk-free rate during the next year is expected uh, to be around 9%. Determine whether the investor should liquidate the holdings in stocks X and Y, or on the contrary make fresh investment in them. CAPM assumptions are holding. So going ahead with the solution, first statement showing computation of risk of security X and Y. So this is statement computer. It shows the computation of security X and Y. Standard deviation or the risk of security X and Y. So particulars, the scenarios: growth, stagnation, recession, probability 0.4, 0.3, and 0.3. Now we have the return of X is return of Y should be return. Now the market return also given. Now we have X into probability, so and Y into probability and Z into probability. Market into probability. So after multiplying the returns with the probability, take the total of the X would be 11.5, Y it would be 10.1, and market it would be 10.2. Now X minus X bar. So here we 11.5 was the return, so X minus X bar would be, here we have 25, therefore 25 minus 11.5, 10 minus 11.5, and minus 5 minus 11.5. The same way the other securities also have been made, and then we have uh, X minus X bar the whole square. It would be 13.5 into 30.5 for X, and negative 1.5 into 1.5, and negative 16.5 into 16.5, which gives the total. And then after taking the X minus X bar the whole square, we need to multiply it with the PI, that is probability, to get the variable variance. So variance would be 155.25, 144.69, and 78.98. After computing such figures, it would be, when we take the root, we will get the return, I mean standard deviation. So the standard deviation would be, for X it would be root of 155, which is 12.46, and for Y it would be 144.69. Root of 144.69 it would be 12.03, and is Z or M it would be, that is market, it would be root of 78.98, which is 8.89. Next thing we need to find is the correlation with the market. So the correlation, for the computation of correlation with the market, we need to multiply the D1 and D2. So here the D1 would be this figure, that is X minus X bar. So X minus X bar of X multiplied by M minus M bar. So when we multiply those two figures, that is X minus 11.11, 11.5 into M minus 10.2. So those figures should be made. After that we have the Y figure. So the Y figures would be 9.9 multiplied by the market figure, which is 7.8. that is x minus 10.1 into m minus 10.2. So when we multiply those figures, we will get 17.72, 13.72, and 238.92. For computing that, we need to find the covariance with the market. So the covariance with the market of x would be, we need to multiply it with the probability. After multiplying it with the probability, you will get the total covariance as 106 for x, and for y it would be 106.66. So here we have written that the correlation with the market it would be 106.2 and 106.65. After computing that, we need to compute the beta. So the computation of beta would be covariance divided by variance. So the covariance would be 106.2, which we have computed over here. So divided by variance of the market. So variance of the market would be 78.96. So the covariance with the market. So it would be 106.2 divided by 78.96 and 106.68 divided by 78.96. So the beta would be 1.34 and 1.35. After computing beta, we need to take that beta and compute it the CAPM return. So this formula for CAP return, as we discussed, RF plus beta into RM minus RF. So 9.9 plus 10.2 minus 9 into 1.34 plus 9 plus whole 10.2 minus 9 into 1.34. Therefore the return would be 10.608 and 10.608. Conclusion, for table I have written expected return would be 11.5, and for security X and security Y it would be 10.1. CAPR return it is 10.608 in both scenario. In such a situation, the higher amount would be for security X, which is the expected return, and for security Y it is the CAPM return. Sorry, it is so the underpriced and overpriced. When it, in case of security X, the price is underpriced, and when it is compared with the security Y, the scenario it would be overpriced. So in case of recommendation for security X, it would be buy or hold. For security Y, it is the action should be recommended is to sell. Thanks for watching this video. I hope you are clear with this example. If you find this video helpful, please subscribe. Thank you.